will have 3, 4, 5, 6 gears. It will depend on the vehicle you are driving and mods you are. Okay, what's up again, Saisnueve fans and viewers and subscribers. We are going to set up our PXN V9 steering wheel to GTA5 manual transmission. First thing to do is open your control panel. Just type your control panel and open it. Then you're going to go to your devices and printers. Okay, because we will set up our PXN V9. So right now our PXN V9 is in controller mode or X input Xbox, and then what we will do is we will change it by pressing the mode button. Okay, so here we go. We'll press the mode button and wait for it to blink. Okay, and then you will hear a notification sound, and you can see on your monitor it must be your PXN V9 in the keyboard icon. And then this icon is now ready to be set up in GTA5. Play single player story mode. Do not play online for safety purpose. Okay, once you are here in your manual transmission menu, by pressing the square parenthesis or the bracket, you can find it in your keyboard near the letter P, OP, and the slash key. You can find there, and you open that one, a manual transmission menu of this manual transmission mod will come out. Okay, so this is the first thing to do. Go to your gearbox. Be sure the selection is on H pattern. Okay, there are automatic and sequential, but go to H pattern because we are using the H shifter. Okay, after that, gonna check these controls, and then you will go to wheel and pedals. You go there to wheel and pedals, and steering wheel must be detected. If you own PXN V9, it's there. If you own Logitech Trustmaster, it will come out there. Okay, of course it will be automatically checked the enable wheel, and we will go to H pattern shifter setup. Press enter, shift into reverse. Okay, can you follow me? So on your H shifter must be pull down and go to the 6, and then shift to the first gear, that's the reverse, and then go to the first gear. Just follow the instruction on your monitor or your in your game, in game. So first gear, and then that's the first gear, second gear, and go to the third gear. That's the third gear, and go to the fourth gear, and go to the fifth gear, and the sixth gear. Okay, so just return it, and after that, press right to skip gear. Okay, so be sure to put your 6. Okay, that's the 6. So after you put that, you don't need to use the 7th, 8th gear unless you have here, but we can use it through this, but I'm not sure if it will work. As I've tried before, I just put it on 6th gear. Okay, 6th gear, it's enough. And then what you're gonna do, don't skip this method. You must press right to skip, right? The right directional button. Just press right, 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 and as you can see on your monitor, saved. Each pattern shifter saved. Okay, and then all of the things will be automatically binded by default, but I don't want to touch it anymore. And then there's another thing you could do is to set up. So the next thing to do is to go to this analog input setup. You're gonna press enter again, and then configure throttle. Press enter, and then fully press your gas pedal, accelerator pedal, throttle pedal. Okay, and then release it. Okay, it's saved. And then go to your brake, configure brake, press enter again, and fully press and release the brake pedal. Okay, and again it's saved. And the clutch, same, enter again, and then press your clutch and release the clutch. It will be saved. And of course, go to your configure steering. Okay, steer to the right, steer to your right. So your right is here, so gonna steer to the right. Okay, see to it that it's on one, and then just release it, and it's good to clear the axis. Okay, to clear the rack, don't press the right arrow button. That's good. And then the others are no more, no problem. Don't bother anymore because it's by default set up. And then you just find it, or you just try to experiment later on what you want, what other controls you want to bind with your steering wheel. But for me, I just use the default and it's okay for me. My car moves. So right now, we are going to configure again the steering for steer to the right. Okay, like that. Okay, that's good. And this is the left. So you can exit now. So we will go to the testing part. Here's the each shifter. So here's the H shifter, and then my steering wheel. First of all, it's already start. Now, if you know, yes, it's in neutral, must be in neutral position when you start the engine so that the engine will not stall or stop. When I put that one and then I release, it will be engine will stall. The car stops. By default, that steering wheel PXN V9 will start the engine by doing this, holding this, the paddle shifter, and then this one. Okay? But before that one, I forgot, you must put it on neutral. So you must put your shifter to the neutral position and then hold this right, hold the right paddle shifter and then the left. Okay, now it's starting and you can see this gauge running. Okay, go clutch like driving a real car, and then that's the first gear. See, when I slowly release the clutch, it moves. Then of course, when you will change gear up, okay, it's traffic, so gear up, second gear, using the clutch again, release a little bit, or you must mix it. Yeah, combination, it's your own preference on how you drive your car. So the process repeats. You clutch, shift, and then clutch, shift. It will depend on what vehicle you're using. The gear will have will have 3, 4, 5, 6 gears. It will depend on the vehicle you are driving and mods you are or what mods you put in your game. Okay, yeah. So we will test drive it so that you can see. Yes, that's the Spoon Sports Honda Civic. All right. So as you can see, of course, you shift down. You also press the clutch, press the pedal of the accelerator to move. All right. I'm sorry for my screen because my system is too heavy for this Grand Theft Auto to screen record, so I use manual recording. And sorry for the halo that you can see, that's the ring light. Okay, this is just the test drive, and hope you learn an easy install of manual transmission using PXN V9. If you want some more, just feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below all your questions, and I will see to it and try my best to answer whatever question I can help you with those things. And thank you for watching. See you again. Saisnueve hawz. All right. Woo. Yeah. Bye-bye.